Hey, we are your friends. We can fun together. So subscribe, like, share, and comment. Our channel to meet us daily.
In a small village, there lived a young girl named Maya. She was known for her beautiful singing voice, which brought joy to everyone who heard it. One day, a greedy music producer from the city came to the village and offered Maya a chance to become famous. "Sign this contract, and you'll be a star," he said, waving a piece of paper in front of her. Without reading it, Maya signed the contract, blinded by the promise of fame. As she began her new life in the city, Maya quickly realized that the producer had tricked her. The contract bound her to sing only for him, and he took most of her earnings. She was trapped, and her once joyful singing became a burden. One day, Maya's best friend from the village, Ravi, visited her. He noticed her sadness and asked what was wrong. When Maya told him about the contract, Ravi decided to help her. He sought legal advice, and together they found a way to break the contract. Maya was finally free, and she returned to her village. She continued to sing, but this time, she did it for the love of music and the joy it brought to others. Her fame grew, not because of a greedy producer, but because of her passion and talent. The moral of the story: true success comes from following your passion and staying true to yourself. Be cautious of shortcuts, and never compromise your values for the sake of fame or fortune.
Riku, a tiny wolf pup, tumbled into the rushing river, a cry torn from his throat as his family vanished into the woods. Alone, he faced icy waters, gnawing hunger, and the vast unknown. With each sunrise, Riku's howls pierced the wilderness, a beacon of longing. His dream of reunion fueled him, his paws carrying him across endless terrain. Then, one day, across the vast ocean, a familiar scent brought him to a halt. There, on the distant shore, his parents waited. Riku leaped into the waves, his small heart filled with the courage of 1,000 journeys.
Len the panda was always curious. His forest home was a wonderland of towering bamboo and hidden paths, and he craved nothing more than to explore it all. One day, his curiosity outpaced his caution. Lost, he wandered for days, fear and loneliness nipping at his heels. Len braved the sting of thorny vines and tumbled down slippery slopes, hunger gnawed at his belly as he searched for familiar scents. Nights were terrifying, filled with strange noises and lurking shadows. Yet, the memory of his mother's gentle warmth fueled him onward. His dream of finding her became a beacon in the darkness. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, a familiar scent wafted through the trees. With a burst of joy, he charged forward. There, surrounded by the sweet smell of home, were his parents. Tears welled in Len's eyes as they rushed to him, relief washing over them all. His journey was over, and he had learned a powerful lesson. Courage in the unwavering pursuit of his dreams could overcome any obstacle.
A 24-year-old boy sat by the airplane window. He shouted, "Dad, look! The houses are moving!" His dad smiled. A couple nearby felt sorry for him. The boy shouted, "Dad, look! The cars are so small!" His dad nodded and smiled. The couple got annoyed. The boy shouted, "Dad, look! The clouds are moving with us!" The couple said, "Take your son to a doctor." The dad smiled and said, "We did. He was blind from birth. He just got his eyes today." Remember, things aren't always what they seem. Be kind and don't judge others.
Hi, I'm Yasmin, and I love to help the poor people.
Once in the city of Alexandria lived Yasmin. Yasmin set up her stall daily to help the poor survive. One day, an elderly man approached her stall.
Thank you, Yasmin. Your kindness keeps us going.
It's my pleasure. Everyone deserves a chance to live with dignity.
A little girl, holding her mother's hand, shyly stepped forward.
Miss Yasmin, thank you for the bread. It helps us so much.
I'm glad to help. Remember, kindness is something we can all share.
A merchant from a neighboring stall observed Yasmin's actions and approached her.
Why do you give so much to others?
Yasmin wisely replied,
True wealth lies in the hearts we touch and the lives we improve.
Sophie often exhausted herself studying for exams. One evening, feeling worn out, she sat on the rooftop with her mom. Alice, watching the sunset.
Mom, why does the sun go away?
Sophie asked. Alice smiled gently.
The sun sets to let the moon shine. Everything needs rest.
Sophie pondered.
Does the sun need rest like us?
Yes, even the sun needs breaks to stay strong and bright.
Sophie understood.
So breaks make us brighter too?
Exactly.
Alice hugged her. From then on, Sophie studied in parts and took breaks. Rest helped her learn better and appreciate balance.